So today was supposed to be reverse the curse day. Not off to a great start. Here we are, recording day. This is our own fault, in
I
fairness.
said we should bet against the Jays. I'm the only
Yeah,
one that didn't. That's why.
I might bet them now. This we got no one to blame but ourselves because
Mhm.
yesterday it was technically supposed to be recording day, but the whole team was on the IL, or at least day to day. And today, when we decided to record, was Garrett Cole. So
Yeah.
wasn't our best decision to try and reverse the curse. Whatever. It is what it is. Welcome back to the Flight Deck podcast. We stark difference from a week ago when we last recorded. We were
This
three
team's
games
fucked.
through the Texas sweep. The sky was falling. Everyone was dog shit. Vladdy was terrible. Um, what else? There were so many things we yelled about. Kiermaier cursed the team.
Yeah. The pitching was dog
The
shit.
pitching was bad. The hitting was bad. The defense was still pretty good, but that's neither here nor
No,
there.
no, they fucked up in defense too.
Did they? Great. The defense sucked. Everything was miserable. But now here we are, precisely 1 week later, and everything is good again, other than today, because
Yeah.
this just is what it is. You expect a loss on podcast days.
I'm
We're good though. We're good.
we're good.
Yeah.
We're good.
The Angels lost.
I'm also
Okay.
fully convinced that I am the reason that this team is doing well again. Because
You.
after the Texas, because this
Of course.
jersey went up here after the Texas sweep. And Texas has proceeded to win like 2 games, and we went 5-1.
They have one
Sounds
win.
like you still don't know who your favorite team is.
Did they have 2 wins? Or they got 2 in that last series, I guess.
Yeah, they got 2 in the last series against Boston.
They proceeded to be swept handedly by the guards.
Yeah.
And we proceeded to sweep the Red Sox pretty
So
interestingly.
Brant, how did that go for you as the catcher of the Boston Red Sox, Connor Wong? How'd that go?
Why am I Connor Wong?
Okay, to be honest, someone DM.
Oh, my internet's toast.
Wong.
No,
Like,
no, I
just
haven't.
you know what? Fucking someone did that to me. Shout out Matt.
I
Fucking
think
follow
my
this. Great,
my
great
inter-
follow.
my internet went toast there. What happened?
Did it really? Okay,
Yeah.
someone DM'd me
Hmm?
of 2 pictures of
Right.
Connor Wong and you, and it's like, and he was like, "Do you ever think that these two look alike?" And I'm just like,
What does Connor Wong look like?
I can see it in a world, but I'm not gonna say I've thought about it.
You know what? I'm
Like-
honored. I'm honored to be someone other than fucking Jose Bautista for a change.
Chris Colabello.
Chris Colabello. That was a tough one.
Oh god, especially this week.
Oh, Connor Wong's pretty skinny. I
Yeah,
can
'cause-
maybe see it a little
For
bit.
you.
It's the ears and the
Just-
beard, dude. Anyone with big ears and a beard, I just like. You ever look like you ever been told you look like so and so, and it's always like some dude with massive ears and a beard. I'm like, yeah, every fucking day of my life. I'm like, I get it. My ears are big and I have a beard.
Toby.
I could see it. Honestly, this looks more like my brother than it does me.
Let's see.
Tell me that doesn't look like Spence.
That 100% looks like Spence.
Yeah, it looks exactly like my brother. That's kind of funny.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know. Did I play well at least? I didn't really.
I should not tell you.
I didn't pay attention.
I
This
feel like
weekend
he
was a
didn't do that.
write-off for games. I didn't see anything.
I
Saw
mean-
Morgan. That was fun.
Yeah.
Morgan was fun.
Morgan was
Yeah.
fun.
Oh, I saw Thursday though. I was there.
Oh yeah, you kept sending me pictures of Corey
Oh.
Seager.
No, I say he won it. Because then he hit a bomb.
Did they play Thursday? I thought they had an off day on Thursday.
Texas was Thursday.
Texas was Thursday.
Oh,
Texas was Thursday. They went
why
straight
was
to
I
Boston.
thinking that was an off day? Either way,
Because
Because it was Monday.
Monday was the off day.
Monday was an off day. Okay, that makes sense.
And I suggested we record on Monday because then we couldn't be a jinx.
Yeah, but we this is our role. We are not recording during playoff days. I hope we understand that
Yep.
because there's no
Oh, yeah.
shot in hell are we blowing this for anybody.
So during all probably 2 of the wild card games, we will not
both
record.
wild card games. It's not going to be our fault. I promise.
Yeah.
We got to go to we might have to go to the Trop. Can you believe that?
I
Oh,
honestly, this is why I'm not terribly mad at them losing right now.
Oh,
So
like,
give me the
Baseball-
it's
Twins.
such a slippery slope, man.
Give me
Like,
the Twins
did you
over
guys,
the
did you guys
Trop.
listen to Baseball is Dead today?
no, I
No, I
listened
did
to
not.
New
I
Heights
was-
instead.
They were talking about who would be the most boring and most exciting World Series ever, or like for this year.
Twins versus
No, the Florida Bowl.
Oh, Tampa.
Marlins.
Yeah.
Marlins.
There wouldn't be any fans.
Yeah, that's tough.
I mean,
They
at
didn't-
least
Has
they
there ever
didn't
been a
even
World
say it.
Series
I
that
was
didn't
like,
sell out a game?
There wouldn't be any fans. It's Tampa
at
versus Miami.
At least they'd be a little more intriguing than what would have been Brant's World Series last year if he got his wish.
Not my wish, but
The
that was
Guardians,
just
the
my
Guardians,
choice.
and the Dodgers.
Yeah. Well, just the way it laid out, it made sense. Run it back.
No,
What,
it
like,
didn't.
realistically,
The
though,
Guards still have a chance.
I think Guards and Dodgers would be more exciting.
Then
And
yeah.
Marlins Rays, yeah.
Yeah.
You
'Cause
know
at
why?
least there's
There's
names.
what, one
Rays
star
both pitch.
in that game total?
There's names.
Marlins Rays both pitch and do not hit.
No.
At least there's names.
Like
in
Tampa
Guards,
kind of
Dodgers.
does, but it's not like
In
power,
terms
it's
of
like
names
small.
in the series, like Tampa's biggest name is
Yandy
Randy?
Diaz.
Yeah, yikes.
Randy, I think, in name.
Oh,
Yandy.
Randy. Yeah. Randy's
Randy
a
in
performer
name,
too.
Yandy and like
Yandy and skill. And then Jazz on the other side.
Luis Arias.
Luis Arias.
I was gonna say it's one of them, but or
Neither
Sandy.
Sandy's out, so that
Sandy's
doesn't matter.
rehabbing, so he could be back potentially.
I thought he's done.
No, he said he's making a
Oh, I
rehab
heard he was
tonight,
done. Okay.
That'd be a terrible World Series.
Yeah,
But,
not good.
I mean, back to the that'd be terrible. Back to the Blue Jays. I'll kind of just fill you guys in on what happened in the Boston series because you clearly didn't pay attention to those games.
No,
I was busy.
I
mean,
was
clearly
hammered.
No, am I
Morgan Wallen,
Hmm?
golf, and then like
Post golf.
3-day hangover.
Oh,
fair.
So
Monday,
drunk, hung. Actually, I was
first-
probably still drunk
yeah,
by the time that game
fair.
came out.
game one is pretty simple. Rios went 7 shutty. Vlad hit a 3-run home run, and bing bang boom done.
bang.
Good.
Call it a day. Then the next
Game-
two go to extras.
Game 2, yeah.
Nice.
No, actually, game 3 didn't go to extras.
Game 3 didn't go. Oh, they walked it off in the ninth.
In the
Right.
ninth, yes. Game 2 was Bassett and Sale. Bassett was good. Sale was great until Vlad hit a home run, and then they took him out, and then life. So then the Jays were down 2-1. And who gets pinch hit for? Who Matt Chapman gets pinch hit for, and he gets pinch hit for the fucking savior of this team, Cavan Biggio.
Tonight
fact-
and last night's
who,
3-hitter.
who
The
proceeds to
fact that
get
this motherfucker is hitting 4 and 3 is blowing my mind.
he's getting RBIs.
Succeeding. He's
But, hey.
succeeding in the 3-4 hole, Nate.
Came off the bench.
I'm
base
not
hit,
disagreeing. I'm just saying it's blowing my mind.
base hit,
insane.
wild pitch, and then rookie plays the shittiest angle on a fly ball ever that lets Dalton Varsho get a triple. So
Yeah, what the fuck was that?
the ball was on a line, and the center fielder, he came
ran
in,
in.
and then he's like,
Was it Jaron Duran?
no, it was
It
Rafael.
was Jaron Duran-esque.
It was Jaron Durant-esque. It was Rafael, like their top prospect. He ran in, and then he just went,
that guy.
shit, and then just had to start
Panic.
sprinting.
Yeah, it was kind of funny, actually.
And
but
then
rough.
a bunch of shit. There was 3 or 4 innings of nothingness, and then Whit Merrifield. Oh, Whit Merrifield had himself a Gene. Remember the Gene Segura game in the World Series, or that in the playoffs last year?
No.
He had a home
No.
run. He had a couple errors. He got picked off.
Oh.
But Whit
That
Merrifield tried to do that because bunch of
He doesn't have the
strikeouts with
home
the
run
bases
power.
loaded. Got picked off on a double play in the 12th, and then walked it off on a squibber. In the
How do you
four-
get
in the
picked
12th.
off on a double play?
Strike him out,
Okay.
throw him out?
No, I mean ball was lined. He was the runner at second. Ball was lined directly behind him. He
Oh.
fucking ran and
Oh, good.
just caught touchdown.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, but then he walked it off with an infield single somehow.
That was outstanding. I heard the exit velocity was like 64.
That's being generous. Like
Maybe it was
yeah,
46.
Witt's having-
Maybe they're flip.
I don't.
Witt's having an interesting run.
It got maybe
to
to
say
the
the
mound.
least.
And then game 3,
Mm.
it was a very defensive game. Ryu was good. He only went 4 2/3, which was a little weird, but because they did strand a lot of runners. Boston did, and then Devers came in with 2 outs and 2 strikes in the bottom of the ninth and tied it. And then, god damn it, you know who fucking started the rally again? Cavan goddamn Biggio.
One Cavan.
Cavan Biggio. singled, and then Matt Chapman doubled off the wall. Was almost
your
a
three hitter.
Your 3-hitter on a team.
Your
pushing
first
the playoffs.
baseman. Your elite first baseman.
Oh my, we're just gonna go right into that series. Oh my God, that catch that he made last night.
Incredible. He's been so good at every position lately. I don't understand. Wild. He's a good third baseman. He's a great first baseman. He doesn't even have to play second base.
Let's be honest here. If if we all remember his dad, he probably could play catcher.
Sure. Why not at this point?
Again, just quickly. Didn't watch much. Is he still like making routine plays easily? I know he's made like a ton of fucking sick plays.
All I can see.
I don't think he has an error yet, right?
He's making lots of above average, but I'm like, if he's making those and booting ones right at him, then
but I don't think he is.
I mean, it's also.
I just have not paid attention to him playing at all.
Well, yeah, it's fair. What's beautiful is a 410 on base percentage in the second half and a 424 on base in September.
His on base percentage is over 100 points higher than his average right now, like on the season, including the shitty first month. And a half
that's kind of what we expected from
Cav.
That's
exactly what you expect for him. But he just hasn't been that in so long. It helps that his batting average is like 240 or something now.
Yeah, it's like 240, and I think he has like a 350 on base.
Yeah, 7-something OPS, which like for him, I take that.
We're getting back into the sevens,
especially if he's playing defense the way he is. Like he hasn't came out of the lineup in a week and a half.
So let's just talk for a second. He is at exactly 100 points right now. Last year he was 116 points higher. 21,
but he was hitting like 198.
202. So it was a 318 versus 333 this year. So it's 21, 98, 20, 125.
Okay.
And 19, 130.
Those
are his good years too, though. 19, 20.
I'm just saying, but like.
No, that is his thing, but usually it's like he's hitting
19,
like 201.
He hit 234. He's hitting 233 now.
That was probably his best year.
But
this might be his best season, realistically. Statistically,
no. Statistically, 20 was like
20 doesn't count.
He had an 8.
In 19, he had like 16 home runs too, with the average 2.
Yeah, but he didn't have an 800 OPS.
So it was a 790.
793. This year is only a 713, but I'm just saying.
I mean,
crazy.
According to our favorite thing, Chris Black stat of the week, from
he's only been above average 2 seasons,
19 and 20,
and this is not.
Yeah, but he's got above average vibes. He's close to. Isn't he like 98 or something?
Yeah, he was like 97, 98. He's like, from everything that apparently is coming with the data, he sacrificed power for contact, because the amount of times that he's just pushing balls to left field now is like.
He's doing
that's what guys like that need to do.
This is something we haven't seen.
He's played his way into this lineup, which is what we asked any of them to do at this point.
He's also
in time.
like he's hitting everyone, even when he's faced like
lefties, righties, doesn't matter.
Made contact. And what is it after tonight? Is there 11 games left? I think 10.
No, 9. There's 3 with each of them.
I think there's
3 with the Rays, 3 with the Yankees, 3 with the Rays. They just showed the graphic, I think.
Oh yeah, okay.
Okay, so 9 games.
The
left.
Rangers and Mariners have 10 each.
It's gonna be 9 righties, no lefties.
So he's barring health, he's in the lineup 9 out of 9 games.
Should be. I'd assume Varsho and Kiermaier are as well. Like,
we gotta remember Brandon Belt's a thing too. He's on the IL
if he comes back.
If he gets back, he's gonna be back in.
Yeah, but he might be taking at bats away from Schneider at this point. Schneider's on a bit of a cold spell, so it's
a bit. He's like 0 for his last 28.
Yeah, so
he's on a George Springer level.
It'll be interesting to see what happens, but I think Cavan's earned himself a spot. Knock on wood, if this team makes the playoffs, I think he's in your game 1 lineup.
He's
lefty or righty.
He's Whit Merrifield.
Oh,
yeah.
Lefty. You'd have a conversation.
Yeah,
especially a game 1 lefty, because that means it's a stud. So.
I mean,
I just think offensively, defensively, he gives you the best chance to win right now.
Just
on both sides.
Schneider rakes lefties though, and I feel like when was the last time we actually?
Sure, but I'm not saying you take Schneider out to put Cav in. Like I think if there's a lefty on the mound, you have Vlad DH and you have Cav play first. I think he's shown that he can be a above average first baseman.
How's Kirk hitting against lefties right now? That's the other one.
It's okay.
Kirk's catching game one.
Kurt, yeah.
That's true. I don't know what I'm thinking. I was thinking
Jano's,
of Jano's back, but he's not coming back.
Jano's like a 50-50 kind of thing. Yeah. But are there any, like, I'm trying to think of the potential playoff matchups. Are there any good lefty starters? There's none on the Twins.
If you're playing the Rays, they have what? Savali, Glasnow. Glasnow's getting game one.
It's all righties. They don't have
I don't know who their four is. Taj, maybe.
Taj Bradley, who's a righty.
Is Taj even up right now?
I don't think he's up either. But
last I checked, he wasn't. But I could be wrong. I can't even tell you who pitches for that team anymore. I know Savali and Thingy. We're not matching up.
Texas is like all lefties.
Straight up can't match up with Seattle or Texas, so that doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, but Texas does have Perez and Montgomery. So but he could hit those.
The only way we match up with one of them is round 2.
Yeah.
No,
what
3.
About Houston?
Round 3.
Framber.
Don't they have another one too? Or was it Javier that's hurt?
What?
That's
Javier's a righty. Javier's a righty.
Garcia's a lefty, isn't he?
Garcia's a righty.
Okay.
What? Verlander's a righty.
Who's the other one then?
Hunter Brown's a righty too, right?
Hunter Brown's a righty. I think they're all righties except Framber.
Okay.
So
there's not a lot of lefties in the playoffs. I think he's gonna make a run if
we're gonna have the most lefties in the playoffs.
I think this is a redundant. I think this is a redundant conversation because 9 days from now, I think this
could be a
conversation is very different.
Could be
it's probably a very different team.
This could be a very different conversation tomorrow.
It could be.
Yeah. Especially with guys like Cav. Like, I love Cav and I love what he's doing, but he does this where he goes on a streak and he's incredible for a bit. And then
based on what we've heard, so is Schneider. He's gonna be a
based on what we've seen so far.
So's Witt, Ben.
Yeah.
Witt's been streaky. Think of his
same with SB for a little bit.
September last year in the playoffs. I do.
Yeah.
Can we talk about that last game of the Rangers series for a second?
Yes.
No.
You were there, Nate.
Yeah, I know I was there. I was about to lose my mind.
What was that one? Who pitched?
Goss. And
they gave up like 6 runs in 3 innings, didn't they?
Yeah, at the end of the game.
Yeah. Trevor Richards
might have given up.
Goss gave up one, then 2, then 1 in the first 3 innings.
First, I got a few things here. Number one, Jays fans need to fuck off. Stop booing your home team. That is the biggest loser energy ever. And it's just stupid.
I mean,
I'm here
and for also Jays fans just suck sometimes when they're talking about fucking telling their whole life story right behind you. And
here's the thing:
fuck off
with booing your own team. It's one thing to boo your team if they're like bad and they're not like succeeding how they should. We're talking about a team that is second in the AL right now, or third in the AL? Third in the
AL, sixth in all of baseball.
Sixth in baseball.
Third in the AL and third in the AL and wins in the past month too. Past calendar month, 30
third
days.
Overall in the AL on the season. You're talking about the third best team in the American League. It's okay to boo, and we were upset last week. Fine, but to say this team isn't doing it is just ridiculous at this point.
It's
maybe they have a bad run here and miss the playoffs, but we're talking about a team that is among the upper echelon of teams in the majors.
Funny you should mention if they have a bad run. So counting tonight's game and then the other 9, the probability of the Jays making the playoffs based on the record in the final 10 games. If they go 6-4, they're in 100%. If they go 5-5, they're 99%. So
they just have to play 500 ball against the Rays and Yankees, which they haven't really done all year. But even in that case, if they play 500 ball, then they need perfect help from the other 2 teams. In order to not make the playoffs.
And even if they go 4-6, it's still a 90% chance.
Yeah, and this is like a 4-3 split from Texas and Seattle. If one of them gets swept and then loses the other series, they're done. Yeah, they're not getting in. If we play, I think it's 4-6.
Yeah,
3-7. it's got to be a shitstorm of things that happen for us to miss the playoffs at this point, especially if you just play 500 baseball.
So can we go back to that game against Texas here quick?
God,
sure.
You really you shaking your fist at the sun, my guy.
No.
I don't want to sit around in the shit for that long.
No, like I just want to talk about Schneider for a sec.
Yep.
Because I forget, it was either the bottom 7 or it must have been bottom
10.
7. It must have been bottom 7 before they gave up like the 6-run inning. It was still a 2-run game. I want to say nobody out or 1 out. Kirk singled or walked. I forget how. Anyways, he's on first, and Varsh was coming up behind him. And lefty on the mound, lefty reliever for the Rangers. I forget who it was.
Cavan?
Anyways, their whole pen is lefties. I don't know who it was.
This is very true. They have like one righty.
I'd never heard of him, so I don't know who he was. So Kirk's at first, Varsho up against the lefty. Schneider goes to the bench. See someone running at him, like, perfect. He's pinch running for Kirk. Bottom 7, none out, 2-run game. You don't want to hit into double play, get a little more speed.
Right.
Nope. He's pinch hitting for Varsho.
They gotta stop. They gotta stop doing that.
Lefty. Who does he bring in to pinch hit for Varsho?
He brings in Espinal.
Santiago Espinal.
He has to stop doing that.
For Varsho. So this guy's been in for 2 innings already. What's Bochy do? Goes to the pen, brings in a righty. So here you double switch, right? Because or you pull Espinal because he can't hit righties.
And you put in,
I forget. I think Biggio or Kiermaier or somebody was on the bench. Belt maybe.
Okay.
No,
Belt's out.
At that point,
this is before Belt got hurt. But anyways, I think it was
on the bench, kind of like not doing anything.
Anyways, he friggin' left him in. I want to say I don't remember what happened. He either struck out or grounded a double play, and I was ready to throw something. But I don't understand not running for Kirk in that situation. And like even if it's just Heineman, like at least you're getting more speed. You save the rest of your bench. Heineman's probably the same, a net neutral defensive catcher compared to Kirk. You take a shot, he's a bit quicker. And then I don't understand pinch hitting for Varsho.
Like
especially like you're looking for a bomb or something there. Like you need 2 runs. You got a guy on.
You have 2. At that time you had 2 better righty options than Espinal on that bench. I think with Schneider.
Clement was on the bench.
Clement was on the bench, like, and he's not anymore. So like, we can talk about that.
I miss him.
Yeah. So
I don't know. Some of the decisions they make are strange.
It's very weird. But how do you guys feel?
It all just I didn't understand it.
How do you guys feel about the Clement demotion?
I think he's been hitting, but I like that they brought up Eden's the guy who said like super fast, right?
Yeah, it's 53 steals in 57 attempts.
Okay, so I like that because you want that on your playoff roster and down the stretch in these scenarios. Clement's the last of the guys, the middle infielders on your bench. Like he's playing.
Yeah, he's not getting.
Who's he getting playing time unless you're sending down Espinal? But Espinal been hitting. Like he's not getting playing time over him. No. He's not getting over Witt, Cav, Davis.
No,
he's not getting over Chappie. Like
no. He was the guy to go if you want a guy with speed down the stretch, and it makes sense. Apparently, Cam Eden plays good defense too.
And to give a recent example of what Cam Eden is, he's essentially when the Jays picked up Gerard Dyson in 2021.
Yeah,
like
he's probably not going to have an at bat unless there's a blowout at some point.
I'm a little in the minority. I hope he doesn't get an at bat.
It'd be cool to see. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying I don't hope he gets an at bat, but
yeah,
I think he's coming up. I kind of hope he gets an at bat for like the storyline type stuff. Like you want him to get an at bat and making his debut and that type of stuff. But they're gonna use him like who's it? Terrence Gore. Yeah,
just track team. Just go and run, my guy.
I'm pretty sure I said this a couple weeks ago. I don't know why every team doesn't have a guy like this on their bench, especially this time of year.
But
Yeah,
it's
the thing is, he can't play in the playoffs though.
Yeah, because he wasn't on the 40-man before.
Yes, he can.
No, he
All you
can't.
have to be is in the organization.
He has to be on the 40-man.
You have to be on the 40
All you have to do is put someone on the IL from your 40-man, and then you're good.
Do we have anybody that we can do that with?
No.
I don't
In
think
the playoffs, sure.
I read the other day that apparently
Addison Barger, go on the 40-man.
Just pull
Or
a
on the
hammy.
IL.
On the IL.
Say you pull the hammy.
Yeah.
Because,
hey, Nathan Lucas, IL.
yeah, you want to know who becomes your Cam Eden in the playoffs if you can't use Cam Eden? Whit Merrifield.
Honestly, I don't think Whit Merrifield
Like-
at this point in time. I don't know if Whit Merrifield gets an at bat in the playoffs.
I have a gut feeling he's gonna like get one start, have like 3 hits in the next week,
Mhm.
and then they're just gonna roll with him, and he's gonna have a starting spot in the playoffs. He's that type of dude.
We'll see. I don't see it. But
He did have 2 hits last night. It's just like,
we'll see. I don't see it, but we'll see.
I'm pretty sure there's ways to get Eden off. No, I think it's just somebody on your 40-man has to go on the IL, and you're good.
yeah, you can finagle it.
Can we talk about Yusei Kikuchi's sleeping habits?
I've heard multiple different things on this.
Okay. Well, so what happened, just to give the rundown for people that didn't pay attention? Yusei Kikuchi pitched 2 days ago at this point. Left with what they were dealing with as calling cramps.
Not enough.
Dog bark in the background. But then he came out and was like, hello. He's like, then he comes out and says,
what's his name?
Yeah.
Damn dog.
Hold on.
The dog's a big Yusei Kikuchi fan, so I'll just explain it while Brant goes to find this dog. Yusei Kikuchi.
It's not even his dog.
Is it not his dog? That's crazy.
No.
So Kikuchi basically comes out and is like, oh no, I know why I got cramps. Because I didn't get enough hours of sleep. He got 11 hours as opposed to his usual 13 or 14 hours of sleep.
I've heard 2 different things on this, and I'm not sure which one's true.
Okay, well,
because somebody tweeted, I forget who it was, some Jays reporter tweeted that he's got a dry sense of humor, and he was 100% joking. And then I think it was Barker said that like apparently it's true, and he sleeps like he only sleeps that much before his start days.
That is what I've heard. And yeah, it's weird.
It's like throughout the entire day. Like he might nap during the game.
Apparently he sleeps 13 to 14 hours on start days and 10 on
8 to 10 on every
day.
day.
But who was the Jays personality on Twitter that put out that he's got a dry sense of humor and he was
Scott
just joking?
Something?
I feel like I know.
Sure.
God, there's so
Scott
many.
Mitchell?
Might have been.
There's so many fucking.
There's a lot of Scotts, I think.
Scott Hatteberg?
Was not Scotty H.
Roland?
It was not Scott Rowland. It's not Scott Downs.
You beat me on that.
It's not. How many other Scotts have we had?
Scotty Scheffler.
Don't think it was Scotty Scheffler. I don't even know if it was a Scott. It might not even been a Scott, but
Travis.
In order for me to get 14 hours of sleep or 13 hours of sleep, I would have to go to bed at like 5 o'clock.
To wake up
5:40 to wake up in order to make it to work on time. I would have to go to bed at 5:40. I don't even make it home by 5:40.
You're sleeping 4 more hours of the day than you're doing anything else.
Yeah.
It is currently 8 o'clock. I would have to sleep. I would have to go to bed now to get the 13 hours in and then be at work. Like
It's
that's
insane. If I fell asleep right this second, I would get 10 hours and change.
I wish I get 10 hours.
That's nuts, man.
10 hours.
Well, that's also falling asleep right now in the middle of our podcast. And this guy does that daily. Good for him. I aspire to be Yusei Kikuchi, man. There's no way that's legit.
You know what? Nah, it might. You never know. You know what might explain? Because someone tried to explain this. He since he was new to Toronto last year, he was still adapting to the city and shit like that. So it's like, was that he just bad because he didn't get enough hours of sleep?
Maybe. Maybe.
Dude, if he's got a bad road start, man, that hotel pillow wasn't it last night.
That's what he blames it on.
Dude.
It's gotta be, dude.
I was like trying to figure out like if he does sleep 14 hours with a wife and kids, like what is he putting? Where is he doing this? Is he just like a sleep deprivation chamber in the
Well, when you make
basement
10 million a year, he just probably just hires someone to look after the kid, I would think.
with his noise canceling headphones and a goddamn blindfold to cover his eyes or sleeping mask or like just going all out.
His kid is young too. His kid's like a year or two
touch,
old.
Yeah, facts. You can't touch the AC or anything.
You guys ever talked to someone that has a 1 or 2 year old kid? They're not sleeping. I'll tell you that much.
Has anyone on this podcast ever actually slept for 14 hours straight?
14 hours?
There was copious amounts of alcohol involved, but I've done it a couple times just to recover.
I think my longest was 12 hours.
Straight though?
Fuck, we got a fair amount the other day. Straight's a lot.
No, we did not get that much. We got 8.
Son, that's a lot.
Slept the rest of the day.
That felt like a lot.
It was 8. 5 to 1.
I feel like I might have gotten 11 or 12. I don't know if I've ever touched 13. 13's a lot of sleep. 13, that leaves you with 11 hours of day.
Yeah.
What do you do with 11 hours of day?
I don't know. I don't know what to do with 19.
I don't know. That's crazy. I just like to point out he's done it again. He's made another diving catch.
Cav dog?
Cav
daddy. I don't know what to tell you, man. The guy's earning a spot.
Crazy.
It's incredible.
He's gonna look crazy in pinstripes next year.
Shut your mouth.
Did I say walk
Shut your mouth. Either way, shut your mouth.
Philadelphia pinstripes.
I don't wish that upon anyone going to fucking New York. Send them to Miami, dude.
Philly has pinstripes.
I don't wish that upon anyone either.
You get a red pine.
Yeah, no, that sucks. Go to Miami. That's what they need is more second baseman.
Yeah. I mean,
they look like Joey Wendell.
Shut up. Joey Wendell is the national treasure. And so is Cav. Ugh.
There's not much left for the Jays.
Quick happy belated to George Springer.
He celebrated.
Birthday bomb. Cool.
With a Yankee special.
What? I don't know where to go from here, man.
Yeah, because it's just like we're in such better spirits than we were last week.
Yeah, I don't have the negativity. When our episodes aren't negative, they don't really last.
Yeah, they don't hit as well. We can't.
So nice. I don't mind.
Let's go around the East. What do you think of a new ballpark in St. Pete?
Yeah, just
it looks neat. I haven't really got a great look at it.
That's cool. How are they going to get fans in St. Pete?
Thank you. That's what I was about to say. I'm like, this is completely like
they missed the issue already.
Their mock-up had a woman wearing a Wander Franco jersey in it, and I think that is comical. Yeah, you didn't see that?
Oh,
I want to say it was Fuzzy tweeted it out.
Did she have any children around her?
Did the woman look of age?
I don't think so.
Was it a woman or a child?
It was a woman. No, it was a grown woman walking beside the St. Pete.
Also, you're in Florida. It's domed. The stadium will be domed still.
Yeah, but it's a fixed dome.
Yeah,
they can't open it.
Yeah.
So what's
kind of dumb?
No?
Just improve the trop. Just improve the trop.
No,
somehow, some way.
No.
Like instead of doing this bullshit.
No. Do you know where they're moving?
It's downtown St. Pete.
I'm pretty sure it's in the parking lot.
So what? The old stadium becomes the new parking lot?
I think so. I'm about 65-70% sure it's like in the parking lot across the road or something.
Oh my god. If this franchise wasn't good at baseball, they'd be the fucking A's.
Like, oh my god. They're the good A's.
That's what Billy Bean and John Fisher think they are. Like,
isn't Billy Bean not even there anymore?
You know what? As long as Moneyball exists, in my memory, Billy Bean will always be the fucking GM of the Oakland A's.
Yeah.
Like, regardless, like,
I hate so many teams. The Rays are just so boring.
I mean, do you want to talk about your second favorite team?
Yes.
Time?
No.
Oh.
No.
My Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim.
Your Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim of LA.
I said let's go around the East.
Yeah, I'm leaving the East. I'm going to the
East.
West.
What do we want in the East?
It's no longer Heim time.
Shit, that's right.
I don't care about Heim Bloom, man.
Heim Bloom, the architect of the greatest moves in Red Sox history. Alienating Xander Bogaerts.
You traded Mookie Betts
for
they forced them. Yeah,
they
to be
did
fair,
force him.
I do want to say
I understand, guys.
The Red Sox decree to Heim Bloom was trade Mookie Betts and get under the luxury tax.
Yeah, I know.
He did both.
He did exactly what they asked.
This is number one.
Right.
Build up your farm system.
Yeah.
And be a contender.
Right.
He got 3 of those.
How are you supposed to be a contender, build up your farm system,
and blow it up,
stay under the luxury tax, and get rid of your best player
in a 3-year span?
Is Heim Bloom a good GM? Like, do we know?
I don't know. I don't think he had
enough
time. I genuinely don't think he had enough time. I think they should have given him like 2 more years.
I think they strapped the handcuffs on him too and said, "Sorry, this is our team. Just do what we ask, and we'll fire you anyways."
Yeah, but we're not going to bring any. We're not going to bring any big free agents in either.
No.
Because they just stayed on the luxury tax.
Yeah.
To be fair, he signed Yoshida. That looked good.
They re-signed Devers after that shit looked bleak.
The way Bogaerts is playing right now in the contract,
they might have dodged a bullet on the Bogart situation.
But like, apparently there were chances to move Sale before the deadline and Paxton, but then like they were gonna move outfielder Verdugo for like
Clark. There was a rumor that the Clark Schmidt, and then there was another rumor he was going to Houston. Like,
I don't know. So it's some.
I don't know, man.
It's a tough. No, he's not a good GM,
right?
Because he traded Mookie Betts and didn't get anything for it, but he didn't. Have a market because
at the time you'd argue that it was a decent trade.
He didn't have a market.
No, let me finish. Sorry, he didn't have a market because everyone knew.
Right.
So he
wasn't dealing with it from a position of power.
He also had to trade David Price to get rid of $30 million. So he was you're right. You're not getting much else back with that. Like,
no. Yeah, that's fair. I mean,
that's why he's a bad GM, because that's his
Jeter Downs was supposed to pan out.
Yeah, but that's his hallmark move. So yes, he's a bad GM.
There now.
But you look at everything else.
Alex Verdugo can play.
Sure.
I mean, it's not a great return, but like at the time, it was like, well, you got what you could, given the fact that everybody knew that you were trading Mookie Betts. I don't know. I think he might get another chance in the majors. I don't think he's done bad enough to not get another look somewhere.
Me saying it was bad was being like how it's perceived, but
yeah,
I don't know how he was supposed to do better.
No, I think he did what he could with what he had. Now can we go to the West?
Yeah.
Shohei Ohtani will not pitch in 2024, but he will be ready to hit.
Locker and went back to Japan.
Damn. Did he not do that on the last podcast? He cleared out his locker. Was that no? I don't know where I was talking about this.
He was probably on the weekend with us.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, Angels Ring of Honor Hall of Fame, or whatever the fuck they do over there. Shohei Ohtani, in his career as an Angel, 2,483 at bats.
Hey, he could come back.
A 274 average, a 366 on base. No, he's not coming back. Don't do this. A 556 slugging, 171 home runs, 437 RBIs, 86 stolen bases. Now pitching, he went 38-19, 481 innings pitched, a 3.01 ERA, a 1.08 WHIP, 608 Ks. He won Rookie of the Year, an MVP, a Silver Slugger, and a 3-time All-Star.
Can I ask you a question?
He's gonna win another one.
Yes, sir.
I neither of those on their own are inner circle Hall of Fame, whatever you called it, with the Angels.
But also
together they're
his first few years weren't elite.
No, I know, but that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's how bonkers he's been the last 3 years.
No, but those numbers aren't crazy.
He had a very pedestrian year somewhere in there. And then just somehow figured it out. Let me see. Because he got hurt and he
must
didn't
have been
pitch.
19. 19, I don't think was that great.
What? I just remember him like not doing. I think he wasn't pitching.
Well,
and it was like, well, what's the point of this guy? He's not
the
that
first
great.
year he came back and pitched, he wasn't that great of a pitcher either.
He didn't pitch in 19. He pitched 2 games in 2020 and got
2020. He was bad.
He pitched an inning in 2/3 and gave up 7 runs.
2020, he played 44 games. He had a 190, 291, 366. That's like Cavan when he's bad. Probably worse, honestly. He had 7 homers in 44 games. It's 24 RBIs. 657 OPS, 79 OPS plus. That was the year I was thinking. The year before, he was better. In an 848 OPS to 121 OPS plus. This is by far his best year offensively. He's got a 184 OPS plus. He's got a 1.066 OPS.
It is crazy to think that this year is better than his 2021 hitting wise, arguably.
He leads the league in homers, walks, on base percentage, slugging percentage, OPS plus, total bases, and intentional.
How many swipes he got?
He
20.
Where is stolen bases?
He's 20.
20?
And he was caught stealing 6 times.
Yeah, not bad.
Don't love that percentage.
He's a 2020 guy, though. Only 26 doubles. 8 triples, though.
Jesus.
It's nuts, man.
You know what's like even cooler than that?
That's without pitching. That's if he just hit.
What is even cooler than that, Nate?
I'm going to spoil it for you because you guys didn't listen to Baseball is Dead today. But Jay Hay threw out a mind-blowing stat.
Mm-hmm.
Ty France is the first player ever with a 25-25 season.
25 what?
25. Oh, is it 25 home runs?
Pitch.
Oh,
and 25 grounded into the place.
Hey, really?
Unreal.
I think Cavan has the highest hit by pitch in a season.
Craig Biggio, you mean?
Yeah, sorry, that one. The good one. Craig Biggio is the highest hit by pitch in a single season in the wild card era, I think they said, with like 35, and France is at 34. So let's plunk some Ty France.
Yeah, sure.
On top, that's got to put him higher than Shohei. Like Shohei doesn't have a 25-25 season.
Just coming back a little bit here. Shohei, who already has MVP numbers at the plate, has a 3.14 ERA. 167 strikeouts in 132 innings. He's got a 1.06 whip.
Yeah, but Brant, he can't sell out crowds, and nobody will. He better not ask for half.
Stephen A. the time of day, bro.
You better not ask.
You realize it's a bit, right?
I understand, but
it's just like
it's a good bit.
I don't understand why we're talking about.
It's a good bit.
And then he goes on with Fuzzy, and then he's just like, nobody cares about baseball, and that's why we don't talk about it.
So they talked about this on Baseball's Dead today, and I think we're not American. We don't watch ESPN, so we don't. Okay,
pay attention.
I don't watch ESPN. I don't watch any of these fucking clowns. But Jay Hay said
that's not true. You listen to Blair and Barker. Clowns.
They are
anyways.
Not ESPN.
No, they are clowns.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Okay, but Jay Hay said like they don't put baseball on TV, so why are baseball people gonna watch? Basketball and football people watch.
Right.
So when they put baseball on TV, they're not gonna stay and watch because they're not baseball fans.
No. You're right.
So why does it matter?
But also
he doesn't know shit.
I don't know who made the point, but like he talks about baseball like once in a blue moon. So no one's going to listen to him speak when he does talk about baseball.
Was he part of the conversation that said Shohei Ohtani should get like 4 draft picks for him if he was traded at the deadline?
No, that was Colin Cowherd.
Cowherd on Fox. But Stephen A. was the person that
said... Same sentiment, right?
Yes.
Sentiment. But Stephen A. was the person that said Ohtani can't be the face of the league because he can't speak English.
Oh yeah.
I've never heard a good take come out of Stephen A. Smith's mouth. It blows my mind how he makes so much money. Too. Yeah. His voice. He threw out the opening pitch tonight for the Yankees.
I was gonna say he clearly doesn't care about baseball.
Literally yesterday, he said no one cares about baseball, and then they still allowed him to go throw out the first pitch.
He fucking bounced it too.
Good. If there was any reason more to hate the Yankees on top of everything that they've already done, that's right up there with the rest of them.
Also, Blue Jays, I'm very disappointed in you. You had an opportunity to make this the Sidney Sweeney game for New York, and you aren't. Because oh god, you guys are so out of the loop on the Sidney Sweeney stuff.
I heard
it. Okay, just making sure.
I don't know who that is.
Sidney Sweeney, girl from Euphoria, threw out the first pitch of a Red Sox Blue Jays game, and that game we proceeded to score 28 runs.
Yeah, that was the one where
who's Sidney Sweeney?
The one from Euphoria.
Main girl from Euphoria.
What's Euphoria?
Oh, Nate, show. You're so out of the loop.
You know Zendaya?
No.
We're just gonna have a Nate's pop culture fucking corner next episode because oh my god.
Okay.
You don't know? Do you know Tom Holland?
Isn't he Spider-Man?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Spider-Man's girlfriend.
Spider-Man's girlfriend.
In Spider-Man or in
both? Both.
That's kind of cool. Before
that's
or after?
Zendaya. After the first one.
After the first one.
Couldn't tell you who Zendaya is. But okay.
She was also in Shake It Up on Disney Channel.
Don't fucking bring up Disney Channel shit to Nate. Nate's a Family Channel man.
I guess it was family. Well, it was Family Channel, regardless. Both of them.
Oh yeah, shit, it was Family.
Yeah.
Jesus, what are we doing? Fucking. What Jesus Christ? A perfect game. Garrett Cole's throwing a perfect game. He's throwing a perfect game.
Is he now? Huh. Does he know who Zendaya is though?
Well, for Pete's sake, he better.
What the fuck?
Oh boy.
Perfect game, man.
Pete's sake.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
This is just not gonna kill the curse.
No, this is
we are cursed so worse. Hard. If Garrett Cole throws a perfect game during the podcast, I think we just fold the podcast.
Yeah, we'll fucking come up with a new name.
I think we change the podcast entirely.
We
are the crash deck because we are not flying.
We'll do the Leafs and Habs. We'll change sports.
I don't even know. Maybe we talk like water polo.
What do you want to talk about the Habs? Fucking suck.
Yeah. They picked up Tanner Pearson.
Is he on the long-term IR?
I don't know. Probably.
Speaking of
I was looking at Twitter. That is the first tweet I saw.
Long-term IR. That was a great segue for our final two things. Speaking of long-term IR.
No, I got one other thing. But after.
Okay. Are we getting off? Wait, are you leaving the Angels? Because there's more Angels news.
Yeah, that's where I'm kind of going.
Okay, good. I wasn't sure if that's where you're going.
No habla inglés today.
Yes.
He had a broken leg.
Turns out he had a broken leg, and he doesn't know why the Angels didn't announce it weeks ago.
The sixth doctor told him that he had a broken leg. He had to go to like 6 different doctors before they found out he had a broken leg.
Do you know how many doctors you normally have to go to?
One.
Do you know how hard it is to read an X-ray and see a crack?
I think I could tell you if you have a broken leg. If you took the X-ray, I can look at it and be like, "Huh, that looks broken."
Boys,
this guy took 6 doctors.
Alejandro Kirk loves the podcast.
Nice.
Big doubles.
No runs though.
No runs.
No, but it's not a perfect game.
So he doesn't love the podcast. He just doesn't love Garrett Cole. Yeah. So broken leg for Anthony Rendon. It just put the cherry on top of that season. Surely nothing else can go wrong, right?
Who else is left?
Liam Hendricks.
No, on the Angels.
Oh.
What do you mean? Randall Grichuk, the best player since the waiver day.
What's the guy's name? Nolan Schanuel?
Schanuel.
He could go fucking what's Ware's name?
Kevin Ware?
Yeah, he could go Kevin Ware.
Snap the shin in half.
Jesus.
Oh, that's still one of the nastiest things I've ever seen.
I don't know. That's all I can think of that's worse. Like, who else can get hurt?
Paul George's was really bad too. You remember Paul George?
Oh, that was a bad one.
Fucking Nick Chubb's the other day was
Nick Chubb the other day.
It was really bad.
His leg was on a 90-degree angle from his body. Like,
I saw a video the other day of the dude that snapped his femur in half.
Yeah, no.
In the UFC, not the UFC, but like something adjacent to the UFC.
Mm.
Snapped his femur in half, and I'm like, that is.
But did he?
Saw that. That was
but did he know
crazy?
But did he know he had a snapped femur and did it anyways?
Huh?
I don't know. I think the doctor would have been able to tell him after that, though.
Was a terrible segue into Liam Hendriks.
Oh,
who knowingly pitched for this season with a torn UCL.
Well, the comeback was real.
You know who's
got a save, got a couple wins,
trying to come back from a UCL tear right now?
Sandy.
One Felix Bautista.
Oh, I was waiting for you to say Felix Hernandez for some reason.
I mean, fuck it.
I'm like, if that guy's coming back, I'm in.
Nope. So Bautista is rehabbing right now to come back for the playoffs. Apparently, he threw either rehab start or a rehab inning or size session or something.
It'll be really cool when he's throwing 93. Whatever.
I think he was like 95.
Yeah.
Liam Hendriks pitched with cancer. You think him pitching with a torn UCL matters at all?
I mean,
he legitimately had
Dickey
cancer.
pitched with no UCL.
I mean, he fucking threw 60 miles an hour.
Ooh, Dickey? Yeah, well, he didn't have a UCL. Hendricks, however, did not. He had cancer and he hummed Chet.
I don't have a UCL.
Put your fucking ankle ligament in there. Get a baboon ligament. Maybe that'll help.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get the Dallas Braden.
Yeah, the Braden.
Can you imagine if that happened? Everyone was like, "Oh, we're going to get the Braden.
Going to get the Braden.
We're TJ baboons.
We're going to get DB. I'm in.
Where would you get a consenting baboon?
Baboon? How do you get a baboon to consent?
That's what I'm saying. Where
you just sign a waiver?
Baboon?
Well, it's probably like ones that are dead. Can you use dead people's ligaments?
I don't know. That's kind of weird.
Still a ligament, right? Can you? How long can you keep a ligament viable? I know there's like a limit on like organs, but
this is not where I thought we were gonna go with this conversation. Dead people ligaments from
Liam. Well, not people. I just wanted to baboons.
We went dead baboons.
Dead baboons.
We went from Liam Hendriks to dead baboons.
Yeah, that's
this podcast is shit.
Yeah, are we done there with Liam Hendriks?
Yes.
Yeah, we're on to baboons. We've been over this.
We're on to Felix Bautista and baboons.
You think Felix Bautista got a baboon ligament?
I'm saying we should fire up an awards prediction here.
Projections?
Yes, that's
all right.
Okay.
Where are we starting? You lead.
AL MVP.
Shohei Ohtani. Next.
No, it's Shohei. Cy.
Garrett Cole.
Probably Garrett Cole.
I think Goss might get the odd first place vote.
He might get a couple.
He might,
I hope that writers just despise Garrett Cole enough to not give him the award. That's my only thing. Nobody's won a Cy Young for the Yankees since Roger Clemens, and I really want that to stay a thing for the rest of time.
Crazy.
I want this guy that is not in the Hall of Fame to be the last guy to win one for the New York Yankees.
Rookie of the year.
AL. Gunnar Henderson.
Roger Clemens. Side back to back.
It's got to be Gunnar because I could have made the argument for Josh Young, but he missed too much time. Like now he's.
I think Yoshi's in it.
No,
he's in it, but
he had such a bad second half.
Gunnar,
he fell right out.
I think it's Gunnar. Gunner's
pushing 30 home runs, and
there's someone else that we're. Tristan Casas might have a chance.
Nah, he's out though.
Yeah, but his numbers are good.
Fuck him.
Okay.
I don't think
but not fuck good. Gunnar. I don't like Gunnar either.
I like Gunnar. Manager of the year.
Randy Arozarena also probably has a good chance at the Rookie of the Year.
I thought you were going to say Randy Arozarena for Manager of the Year, and I was like, "Where the
no,
fuck
I think
is he going?"
I think he's still got a pretty good chance to win this one again.
Yeah, the eligibility is a crazy thing. He's the Michael Bunting of rookies.
Sorry, Manager. It's Brandon Hyde.
It's Brandon Hyde.
Yep.
Which sucks.
I hate it so much because that guy's such a douche.
National League Manager of the Year.
Brian Snitker.
No.
It's got to
really.
I don't think so.
I think it's who's the diamond? Is it Torey Lovello, the Diamondbacks guy still?
Genuinely, actually, yeah, fuck that. Whoever the first.
There's no way you give it to the Braves because they're too good.
I feel like
do you think this could be like best team ever type team?
They have.
I think they got to be up there.
They got to be up there, but they got to win the World
They
Series.
haven't beaten the Jays in their last 9 games.
Yeah, we're the only
so
team.
If they run into the Jays,
we're the only
they're
team
in
they
trouble.
haven't beaten in 3 years.
They're in trouble.
I think it's
got to be Lavello or
Cincinnati.
who's the Marlins guy?
I don't know who Cincinnati's is.
Cincinnati's David Bell and Marlins
I think it's David Bell.
Schumacher.
Skip?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you replaced Donnie.
I didn't know that.
I think David Bell.
I'm so bad with managers. I don't think I can name you 15.
Oh, so you're like Travis,
rookie of the year.
Corbin Carroll. It's not even close. He's the first player. He's the first rookie. He's the first rookie in AL NL history to have 25 home runs and 50 stolen bases.
It's gonna be Corbin Carroll. You're right, but I think Kodai Senga needs some love.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
He's like gonna get probably top 5 Cy Young votes.
Also, small shout out to Matt McClain, just casually putting up like 850 OPS. On the
Francisco
Reds.
Alvarez was pretty good. Not good enough.
But you had no faith in that pick.
I threw that one on a limb, and it almost
you didn't name.
It came
you
close.
couldn't name a rookie.
No, I knew Corbin Carroll. Corbin Carroll was an easy pick. That wasn't fun.
Senga deserves a shout out, but it's gonna be Carroll. Cy Young.
Spencer Strider. This one can go anywhere, but I'm going Spencer. Spencer Strider's cooler. Got a nicer mustache. That's the only 2 things I have.
Blake Snell, if he wins this year,
the least amount of innings,
2 Cy Youngs and no Cy Young votes in any other year he was eligible.
That's kind of cool.
That's insane.
I think it was Codify.
Like how do you pay him next year?
Because Codify put out a graphic.
How do you pay him next year? Because
hear me out.
You don't know what he's getting. You don't know what he's getting.
Codify had 2 innings, or sorry, Blake Snell had 2 innings after the 6th this year. That was it.
No, I think it was. Now it's like 7. I think it was like 7.
This was 2 days ago.
He's faced 7 batters.
Yeah.
After the 6th.
Yes.
Did you guys see?
That's not even like all the other Cy Young winners are not even close. They are miles ahead of that.
Did you guys see the graph? I think the Y axis. Is that right? Y vertical.
Sure. X, Y is vertical.
Okay, so I think the Y axis was earned runs, and the X axis was walks, and it had like all the. I think it was all MLB. Like they were all kind of tight in low walks, but like around however many earned runs. And then there's Blake Snell, who is like almost at the end of the x-axis on walks, but like the lowest, like half as low as everyone else.
I think he's gonna walk. He's gonna walk like 100 people if he hasn't already. Like he has a 2-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and he has 233 Ks.
It's insane.
Like, yeah, he'll get overpaid.
But Spencer Strider,
I don't know how you value him. I don't think Strider can. I think it's Snell. But
they're like Justin Steele's all of them have something that's just not good.
Justin Steele does have an argument. He's been really good.
So do a couple other people, I'm pretty sure. Like the NL Cy Young award is wide open. Zach Gallen, thank you.
And you know it's not wide open.
The other guy. Wait, no.
Logan
Webb. What was
I
I supposed to say? Okay, keep going.
Logan Webb's been good. I'm trying to find the odds, but
Logan Webb. I was gonna say Brandon Woodruff and Burns, but I don't think they've been that great this year. No, Woodruff was time.
Nationally, Kodai Senga, Logan Webb, Zach Gallen, Spencer Strider. That's the top group.
I feel like if this may sound very stupid, but if Senga wins Cy Young, he kind of has to win Rookie of the Year, right?
I would think. Not necessarily. I mean, if you're the best pitcher in the league, I would.
Doesn't mean you're the best player.
No,
but then that would imply that Corbin Carroll would be getting like MVP votes.
Corbin Carroll is going to get MVP votes.
No, but what I mean is like,
it's
top 3.
Well, he's going to be like 6. I don't know.
Your 6 best in MVP.
Moving on.
Could be better than your Cy Young.
Yeah, well, you know who's if you say any other fucking answer other than one person for MVP, we can stop this podcast now.
Yeah, it's obviously Matt Olson.
Freddie Freeman.
He is is 1 home run away and 3 bags from a 40-70. Don't you do this?
Yeah, but he's been caught stealing 107 times.
Caught stealing the most in Major League Baseball.
That's gonna fucking happen when you go over. Okay.
Yeah, but his percentage, he's sitting at like an 80% clip.
Freddie Freeman is 2 stolen bases and like 3 doubles away from the first. I think it's like 60,
25 or something.
25-20 or something like that, or 20-20, 60-20-20.
Yeah, 60-25-20.
60 doubles, 25 homers, 20 stolen bases. No one's ever done it in the history of baseball.
Freddie's also been caught once. You got 19 bags. Been caught
and
once.
He's Canadian.
Okay. Ronald Acuna Jr.'s percentage is 84.
That's not good.
What's Freddie's?
Not 84. 19 for 20 is not.
I think Freddie's got the higher average.
Acuna's got higher pretty much everything other than like WAR than bats at this point. But
I think Mookie puts himself in the conversation even more because he's playing an above average second base and an above average. Is he playing right? I think
right field.
Yeah.
As of right now, there is no statistical stat that Freddie is better than Ronald Acuna Jr. in.
Doubles.
Vibes.
Average
Canadianness. 337 to 333 in favor of
really?
Anus.
On base is 416 to 411 in favor of Acuna. And
he's got more picks at first.
Okay, the last time I looked Friday night.
Yeah.
So it's been almost a week.
Slugging is.
I know Ronnie went off.
Slugging is 592 compared to 566 in favor of Acuna.
Can you imagine having a 566 slug without even 25 home runs? Can we just talk about that for a second?
26.
Okay. Well, he's hit like 70 doubles.
Yeah, that's wild.
Like, it's not 70, but like
it's 56 though.
So he needs 4 more.
It's insane.
Yeah, but he's still not going to win everything.
I would argue that Freddie Freeman is definitely a better first baseman than Ronald Acuna Jr. And I think that should be his MVP case.
What would your guys' legit order be? Again, I haven't looked since Friday. I know Ronnie's.
It's going to be Ronnie. I think
Ronnie's number 1.
Ronnie, Freeman, Betts, Olsen, Carroll.
I'm just being the 4.
I got Ronnie, Betts. Freeman,
I think Betts
Olsen
probably tops Freeman because of
the WAR.
No, I'm just saying positional value. The fact that he's playing 2 and second and right field,
and the numbers are comparable to Acuna, other than the stolen bases.
The WAR's nutty.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The craziest stat, I don't know where you find it, but base running value or base runs added. What is that? What it's called?
Yeah.
Like,
I think it's
Freeman blows Acuna out of the water.
Yeah. Well, it's because he gets thrown out so much. It's because his success rate is good, but not great.
It doesn't take in just stolen bases, though. It's like you go first to third, and you're like,
yeah, but it also, like, when your success rate is that low, it takes a big hit on your BSR.
Yeah.
So
I think that's crazy.
I don't know, man. It's
gonna be interesting. It's gonna come down. It's gonna come down to the wire, and I could see it. I could see it changing.
Lastly, before we get out of here, can I just give a quick shout out to someone that should earn the "What the fuck is your season" award?
Cavan Bijou?
No. This man has 109 hits. He has 45 home runs. He has struck out 204 times. He has an 820 OPS, and his batting average is under 200. He has a .54. Kyle fucking Schwarber. What is this season?
I didn't even listen to you. That
strangest things of all time.
45 home runs. He struck out over 200 times.
It's insane.
He has an 800 OPS, and he's batting under 200.
Yeah, it's insane.
He's 45 home runs, and he's only got an 800 OPS.
You know, this year we could do, or we already did, one thing that hasn't been done since like 2015. Holy fuck.
Ozzy Albies, Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, Buddy in Miami.
Luis Arias.
Right.
Has 150 singles this year. That's insane.
It has 4 times more fucking singles than Kyle Schwarber.
He also has he had 2 bombs all year, I think, until September, and he's got like 6.
Yeah.
Wasn't one of them against us?
I don't know.
I think he hit one against us.
And if Teoscar Hernandez strikes out 5 more times, that's
breaks the record. Oh, he's gonna get it.
No, he's in
Nice.
3rd place, but we'll have 3 guys over 200 this year.
Jesus.
For the 2nd time all time.
Wait, so it's Schwarber, it'd be him, and then who's the other one?
Suarez.
2 guys on the same team?
Eugenio?
Yeah.
Mm,
No, Schwarber's not one of them. I think it's Gallo.
No, Schwarber's at 200. Schwarber's over 200.
Oh, that makes.
Schwarber's at 204. He's
Maybe
leading
it's
the league.
how many does Gallo have?
Gallo, he hasn't played that much.
Okay, then never mind. No, it was Gallo in 20 whatever year he did it. Yeah, Schwarber, Suarez, and almost Teo.
Yeah, Suarez as of right now is 200.
Ryan McMahon right behind him.
How close?
10.
He's 190.
185.
Oh, dude, 10 in 9 games. He's got that.
Sorry, 15 and to get to 200.
15 in 9 games is very doable.
He's 10 behind Teo is what I meant.
Oh, okay. That's doable.
Teo's got 195. He needs 5 in 10 games. That's one every second
get that
game.
tonight.
Teo's
like
you can
or tomorrow.
He'll find a way. Shout out to James Outman for being up on the near the top and only 141 games.
Jeez.
Jack Sawinski's also pretty high for 135. Not a lot of Blue Jays. I gotta be honest.
Well, yeah.
Does that surprise you?
You know who's got the most strikeouts on the team?
Matt Chapman.
Matt Chapman.
It is
and
Matt
it's not even
Chapman. Yeah, he has
156.
157.
I feel like George Springer might be up.
I haven't even seen that. I was guessing.
It's a really good guess. 157 strikeouts in 132 games.
I feel like George and not George might be up there for sure.
Davis.
He's not. None of them are in the top 25.
Davis, you think Davis struck out 150 times in 25 games?
Yeah.
No, he doesn't strike out much.
George has 116.
116?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not even in the top 50.
In 145. Also,
we have 2 Blue Jays in the top 50. Can you guess at who the second one was?
Brandon Belt.
You looked already, you son of a bitch.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
It
was Brandon Belt.
I completely guessed that because
134 homer or 134 strikeouts in 97 games.
I mean, he had like 25 strikeouts in the first 2 weeks of the season. So
he is the only guy with double. There's 2 guys with double-digit games in the top 50 strikeouts. It's him and Ellie De La Cruz. Brandon Belt is Ellie De La Cruz.
I wish.
Oh, fucking what?
Ellie stinks.
Actually, no, not this year.
Ellie stinks. Maybe what Ellie can be, but not what Ellie is now. Yeah, I think we're good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch some football.
It's 4-0. So you know what, guys? We took 2 out of 3.
The curse.
That's all we wanted.
The curse lives on.
Yeah, the curse.
We just gotta get off and then
maybe as soon as I click stop, they'll hit a ding dong or something.
I might need to change the jersey again too, because after a loss, we'll change it up. Corey Seager jersey will be down.
Okay.
And
just fucking light it on fire.
I fucking paid money for that. I like my jersey.
Okay. We'll see you guys next week, hopefully during an off day, or if not an off day, then a win.
EAGLES Eagles. Fuck you, Brent.
What the fuck? What? Why?
Fuck you, Brent. Your number 1 overall pick. It's already injured.
Oh, man, that's so brutal.
Bryce Young. Fun times.
Yeah, it's so brutal. We're gonna tank, be the worst team in the league, and we don't even have our first. I love football. We'll see you guys next week. Cheers.